What's up, Brandon? We're going to be going over every single Blobbos in the Blobbos Cap format, and now we are on to letter B. We're going to be just jumping right into it. First off, we got Bait. Bait has a Mega Evolution, but we'll get to that soon. Master Bait is also its signature ability, which makes all your Dark type moves into Bug type and have 1.2 times power. So guess what? Knockoff now has a lot of power now. It not only has more power plus the 1.5 times damage, but it's also stab. It's pretty good. I don't think you're going to be using base bait all that much. However, if you do, pretty cool, honestly. I genuinely do think that base bait, has its place. I would say in comparison to this typing with, its Mega Evolution, which is Dark Bug instead of Water Bug, I would say it's probably better defensively than its Mega Evolution. That's basically the whole point. Its Mega Evolution gains way more attack and special attack and speed in exchange for its defense stats. Level Speed is not the bulkiest thing in the world, but it is pretty bulky. It's bulky enough where you're gonna have like good opportunities to take some hits and use your defensive capabilities to the best of its ability, right? However, in its Mega Evolution is really where it shines, as Fisherman's Ruse is one of the craziest signature abilities. It's basically a mishmash of a lot of other abilities, but the main thing you want to take from it is that Bug type moves are super effective against Steel types. You now have a stab on Water type moves. If an Electric type move tries to hit you, it will just act as Lightning Rod, and also you have Prankster. And I'm pretty sure that Prankster ignores other Dark types. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it does. If it literally just copies the Prankster code, then it doesn't, but nevertheless, it's really good. Because this thing gets rocks, it gets Destiny Bond. It's also strong enough to just kill things outright. It's a mixed attacker. Obviously, as you can see that defense stat going down for, its offensive stats and speed. 96 speed isn't the fastest thing in the world for Cab. However, that's where the Prankster comes in. That's where you can do some nasty things. That's where Bait comes from, and honestly, I think it's very well executed. I think it's one of the funniest megas, there. We're actually gonna be going into another mega a little bit sooner here, but yeah, it's really good. B is special. So as you can see, obviously B, most of its abilities aren't crazy. It has Sniper, which is pretty good. Merciless, I guess. Its main thing is really just, it's got some pretty good moves. It has two signature moves, actually. The first one is Stinging Rage, which is basically just Explosion, except you also toxic the opponent if they live the attack. It's really funny. Not a lot of people use it, but I think it has a place, right? Its other move that is more used is Hive Mind, which hits twice. You'll see with its Mega Evolution why that's so good. But Base B, it's fast enough, it's strong enough to hold its own. I feel like this is basically what Beedrill wants to be, in a sense, but yeah. But let's go over the mega, because I'm sure you wanna see that sweet mega, because that mega, oof, that's amazing. Placeholder sprite, obviously, but whatever. The mega gets Technician immediately. Dual Wing Beat is now Flying type Dib. Hive Mind is now Bug type Dib. Dib being Double Iron Bash. It gets Technician Barbarage. Actually, let's see what moves are boosted by Technician now. You get Technician boosted Fury Attack. Wow. You get Technician boosted Spike Cannon, Twin Needle, Rollout, Dual Wing Bead. I'm just gonna name off the more relevant ones. Fell Stinger. You get Barbarage. Obviously, I said that. Bug Bite, not really, since you're just gonna be using Hive Mind. Rock Smash, maybe Rock Smash. That's kind of it. But the stuff that you really wanna take fold is Dual Wing Beat and Hive Mind. A set that you can use is Dual Wing Beat, Hive Mind, Bar Barrage, Stinging Rage, U-Turn, Fell Stinger. Yeah, those are your main bread and butters. It also gets Spike Cannon and Drill Run, I'm pretty sure, yep. So, yeah, it's a really, really good Mega. It's very fast. From regular B to Mega B, its speed stat only goes up by 10. Actually, that's more of a huger change than I thought it was. I actually thought it stayed the same, but no, it actually does go up by 10 whole points. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I would say it's one of the better Megas. And it's obviously a huge improvement from base B. So yeah, if you really like B, which I like B to a certain extent, yeah, the Mega is really, really good. One of the I feel like this is like a really good executed bug flying type. It's one of the best, bugs in the tier. Just outright. Next up, we got Beetle. Beetle has one ability, and it's Deadly Pincers. Every time you're using like a 4-switch out move, for example, Circle Throw, you will get both of your defenses boosted by 1.5 times for the turn you are using that move. And it will keep going on every time you use the move. This ability is actually really good in conjunction with its signature move, Bug Out, which is like a very strong, Circle Throw, that's bug type. I feel like it gets more than just those moves. I should probably like double check if that is the case, but I'm pretty sure it's just those moves. Yeah. So you're mostly going to be using Circle Throw. You're mostly going to be using Bug Out with Deadly Pincers. It also has these stats to back it up. It's got pretty decent bulk and amazing attack. In conjunction with its good bulk and attack, I feel like this is one of, the better bug types as well in the tier. It also gets Rest. Bulk Up, Rest, Bug Out, Circle Throw is actually a viable set. But you could probably get, countered by certain mons, but you can also run Earthquake. This mon is pretty good. Underrated in my opinion. I feel like more people have to use this guy because he's like, I rate him. I rate him. I should use it more, honestly. Next up we got Burb. Burb's main gimmick. So obviously you're not going to be running Big Pegs or Early Bird. It's got Aerial and Gale Wings. Gale Wings is what it usually uses. It has its own signature move in Nosedive, which is like a, Gambit, In comparison to Brave Bird, which it also gets. Yeah, it gets Brave Bird. It's got Gale Wings, Brave Bird, which, if you don't know, Gale Wings works like Gen 6 Gale Wings. So it's got both of those, and, it's basically a trade-off for, do you want recoil or do you want no recoil, but you have a chance to not kill your opponent, and then any physical attacker on the opposing team absolutely destroys you because now you're at -2 defense. Go however you want. Most people run Backdraft, Oblivion Wing, Roost, and Defog. This thing gets absolutely countered by, Dazzling or Queenly Majesty, but if you don't have anything in your face that's doing that, this mon is pretty free to use. It's like one of the best, support mons, I'm pretty sure. And it doesn't even need to be used as a support mon. It's good as an offensive mon. Mostly because of Oblivion Wing, obviously, but yeah, it's pretty good. I definitely do recommend it, obviously, because of how good it is. So yeah, good on you, Burb, for being good. Even with stats that don't look like they're good, it's pretty good. Next up, we got Black Mage, which is very, very special. So Black Mage is special because it has a Z move. If you use Meteor, which is a signature move that it gets, you can use a 300 base power fairy type special move in the form of Ultima. Black Mage has some pretty useful abilities as well. Technician, Stall is just, flavorful, but Magic Balance is extremely, extremely good. The main thing you want to take away about Black Mage is that it's got very, very good coverage. You're probably never going to be, starving for coverage for a certain Blobbos at all. You're fine. You're really, really fine. Uh, Additionally, Meteor, 36 power, hits twice, ignores defensive boosts. It's a pretty funny move. It's boosted by Technician, and also this is going to be the move that you are going to be using for the Z move. So, yeah, it doesn't get any recovery apart from rest, obviously, but it's still a really good, slow, mostly special defensive dark type. I like using this thing. I've used it multiple times, and I really do resonate with how good it is. Maybe usually like dual typed Blobbos are better, but this is a pretty good solo type dark type. Maybe it's not as good as the other solo type dark type in the tier right now, but it's still good either way. And finally, pretty sure, finally, yep, is Blobbos Bloody. Blobbos Bloody has a signature move in the form of Bloodthirsty. Bloodthirsty is essentially just Life Orb. That's just Life Orb. You can run a Life Orb on this thing. So its stats are, decent. What really, makes it stand out other than, that ability? Its signature move is Bloodletting, which is literally special D-Dance, except you attack yourself in so that you can, get it. Get the stat boosts. Get the stat boosts. Alright, get your fucking stat boosts. Alright, +1 special attack and speed. Yeah, that's where he shines, alright? Not only do you have +1 special attack and speed with bloodletting, and you also have more with more like damage amplification with bloodthirsty. You also have, while 101 special attack isn't great, you get some pretty good moves. All right, you even get Calm Mind if you're crazy. If you're crazy, you do that as well. You also get Nasty Plot if you're crazy. You just get your Shadow Balls. You get your Sludge. You get your Sludge Waves, Sludge Bombs. You get Giga Drain, which is actually useful because it's coverage. But it also heals you when every time you attack, you're gonna be losing HP. So that's actually useful. Actually useful move to be using. That's like its only way of really gaining health when it's always losing health. And I mean, yeah, that's gonna be your main thing, right? Its stats, obviously, you're gonna be running special. It's quote unquote, it's like bulky enough to take some hits, but it's not gonna be taking a knockoff to the face all the time. All right, maybe if you invest in bulk, and then do Calm Mind, Giga Drain, Bloodletting, or something like that, like max HP, max defense. I don't know. Maybe if I give this thing sword power, that would work. But Bloody is, I haven't seen it in a bit. That doesn't mean that it's bad though. Poison Ghost is like, it's a type that's been around for a bit on a certain Gen 1 shadow like ghost type Pokemon. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. But yeah, this mon is unique in the fact that it's literally the only thing that has special Dragon Dance in the form of Bloodletting. So that's gonna be it, basically. That is all the B Blobbos in Blobbos Cap. Tune in next time where I go over every single C Blobbos, which is going to be absolute hell because there are so fucking many. Jesus fucking Christ, there's so many of them. And I'm pretty sure some of them have a lot of complications. But anyway, it's going to do it for me. Peace. Goodbye, Brandon. We have a good one.